What's up, stranger?
What's going on?
You guys recognize this guy? That's right. The whole premise of Tech Tuesday is to hear what Chuck's got to say. It's great to have you guys on the channel. Thanks for joining us. We've been really busy. Did you get a chance? And I know in your time off you weren't feeling good. You got back to work and you're going to doctor appointments. And we got work to do. Sensitive, important topic that we talked about and did a video. I think it was like 3 years ago I did this, but not to this degree. This is out of control. Our dealership is trying to do what we can to strengthen our security protocols. I talked to a couple of my buddies that I talk to all the time at a reference on air to get their feedback, and they said, man, I don't know, Rick, if you want to talk about this. It's a sensitive topic. No, part of what we do on this show is to remind you guys of what to do, what not to do, and I think right now we're going to use the platform to create awareness of some of the craziness that's going on. People getting their Corvettes stolen, especially at these events.
Right.
You go to big events, I mean, you're sitting duck. Yeah, there's 300-400 Corvettes over there at the hotel, and you know, I think it was in the spring, like 15, 19 or whatever it was, were stolen in Tennessee. So that's what's happening. I'm going to share some stuff with you guys that's going to blow your mind. This thing is now back. I didn't even know they still made this damn thing.
Right.
It's like, at the club, they still make these? And of course, this is mine, and of course, it's blue. But
Of course.
more on this in just a second. Let me share with you something that I got from a really good friend and a follower, Ivan from Nova Scotia, Canada. And this is just after the Corvette Caravan that was celebrating 30 years of the National Corvette Museum. You've got thousands of Corvettes that were down there. Hey, dear Rick, one of the Corvettes that I led down from the New Brunswick, Canada Corvette Caravan was stolen in Memphis after the event when we left Bowling Green, Kentucky. Perhaps it would make a good topic for Tech Tuesday to discuss how thieves are using electronic devices to steal Corvettes and what owners could do to help prevent that. His car was located 4 days later, torn apart and abandoned. Another Caravan Corvette was also stolen that same night in Memphis, unrelated to him. They were from Connecticut. This is definitely a topic that needs to be discussed, and it concerns me, Rick. Let me know what you can do. Ivan, thank you. Not sure what we can do other than create awareness. And look at this video that Ivan sent us. This is security footage of the yellow Corvette that was sitting in the parking lot. These guys pull up in the middle of the night. They've got some devices you can see in their hand, and it's less than 2 minutes, no keys. They're in that car and it's gone. And now you can see the aftermath that Ivan was just referring to. After they had their fun and whatever in the car, they destroyed and just torched this car. It's ruined. Who knows what they did to it. That's crazy. I've got another one on the same subject. Isn't that crazy?
Absolutely.
I mean, we've taken defense by putting clubs on our cars here at the dealership. I hear that C7s and C6s are very susceptible from those devices being stolen in just minutes or less. Now, C8s are now the target. Sure. Got this text from, I apologize, I don't see who it's from. It's 561 area code. Thank you for sending it. It says, Rick, I want to give you a heads up. There's sophisticated thieves targeting dealerships in the Chicago area. This C8 Z06 was taken from the dealer's showroom after hours with the lights on. They drove right through the glass. It was gone in 60 seconds. They had no keys. They had their own programming. The new owner waited 3 years and was due to pick it up the very next day. This is the second time this dealer's been hit in a year, FYI. You guys might want to step up and tighten your security protocols. And I was asking him about the pictures that you're seeing here, how the car is just torched. And he said, well, the police actually saw them taking off in the car. They couldn't catch them because they were in a C8 Z06. And I said, well, I'm going old school and I'm using the club now. And he says, you know what, the old world anti-theft device, it still works. He says, I've got a solar throttle controller on mine. That's SOLER. It comes with a Bluetooth app and allows to cut off the fuel delivery on the device. You ever heard of those devices?
No.
That solar thing?
No, I haven't, but I mean, yeah, it allows you with your iPhone to cut off the fuel, but obviously they're hacking and bypassing the security protocol that GM has in place, so I don't know if that'll work or not. It's an extra step that you can take, obviously, but...
Yeah, and this is the step that I'm taking now, and it freaks me out too because I travel around the country, as you guys know, and I don't want to become a victim coming out of the hotel at night and my car gone. And I learned a tip from a couple of guys. You know, you can put this on your steering wheel. You would put it on like this, you guys looking at the camera. But I'm hearing rather than drilling out this to slow them down even more, actually turn this toward the dash. If you can get your key back there and lock it in, that'll slow them down. I mean, use apps like the My Chevy app, you know, have your OnStar subscription in there. I just don't know what else I can tell you. Here's one thing I think you could do, and I don't know if I'm right on this or not. I'm just kind of thinking out loud. I used to have the passive system turned on in my car, and you would get sometimes these thieves that would come to the dealership lots, and they would have one person sit in the car, and the other person's pretending like they're buying a car, and you're out there doing what? Unlocking the car that they're supposedly looking at or buying, while the other guy's in the car receiving that signal as you hit the unlock button.
Sure.
So I was worried, because I have the passive system on, that it would lock all by itself, that when you walk away, that somebody could be in range in the parking lot not knowing, and they could pick up that signal. Partly too, I got rid of it because I was parked so close to the house, and you changed the batteries out for me, and I was having a battery draining issue because it's always searching, you know, real close. So that's something we've talked about before in Tech Tuesday. So I got rid of the passive system, and I no longer use my key to lock the car. If you open your door in your C8, when you open it, right there, just below on your thumb, is the lock button. So I'm in a habit of just unlocking, opening the door, and then I just lock it as I'm pushing the door open. And it's done. And I don't know if that's throwing a signal or not, but again, trying to be as preventative as I possibly can. So that's a couple of things I did. But I think if anything, and I know what you're going to say, you know, this is just going to keep honest people honest, just like wheel locks. Exactly. But I mean, this is certainly going to slow your ass down, that's for sure.
It's going to slow them down, but if they want the car, they're going to get the car.
Yeah.
I mean, unfortunately, there's not a whole lot you can do. I mean, if they drove the one out the showroom floor or out the showroom window,
right?
Obviously, they didn't really care about the car.
No.
So they're driving through glass.
That sucks. You know, and it really sucks is that even, you know, for me, and I know a lot of you guys are like me, and I'm like you, that you've waited years and years and years to get to this point to have that nice car. When I went to the Woodward Dream Cruise and I talked about, you know, I was that kid on the side of the road looking at all those cool cars going, damn, I hope one day I have a cool car and I can do this. And here I am, you know, 45, 50 years later, and I'm finally enjoying it. And then you have to be so cautious now, you can't enjoy it because of idiots out there trying to destroy and take your merchandise, and it's really sad. It really is. So, Ivan, thank you for the email. The other gentleman from 561, thanks for that. Great topic tonight, great awareness, and that's what I want to do on this channel, besides having fun. I mean, this weekend, I screwed around. Did you see my thing? I was driving around Easton with the bear. I mean, it made no sense. And a lot of people, it's like, I want some really information. I want some cutting-edge drama. We're not always going to do the drama thing, you know. Let's just have some fun. I made more than one person smile because of that video, so I walk away with a win, even though it wasn't the overall views that I wanted. But thank you, guys. Some great comments in that video from Sunday. I do appreciate that.
Well, the one thing I'll say is that's what a lot of people don't understand that's not in the Corvette community. It's not just a car.
Right.
It's a lifestyle.
Yeah.
It's a lifelong dream that you finally achieved.
It's a reward.
Now that the kids are gone and you got a little bit of money in your pocket and you always wanted one.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of people don't make that connection. It's just a car. No, it's not just a car.
Yeah. And then you've got this nice looking car, and you got guys that, you know,
sure,
want to take it.
Destroy your dream.
Yeah, it sucks, man. It sucks. All right. Hopefully that helps somebody out there. I probably should have thought about this a little bit further and maybe struck up a deal with a club company and made some money from. I know a lot of you guys said, hey, you know what, Rick, I'm going to buy me a club. All right. We have the bright yellow ones with actually 2 claws on there, and this is a little bit more, you know, slimline, if you will. And it was blue because it matched the car because I'm an idiot like that, but it's still going to work. It's pretty thick, so I mean, you got to work your butt off to get this thing off. You feel how heavy this damn thing is.
I'm not going to cut this. Never mind. I don't need to give them ideas.
Please don't. Okay, let's continue with Tech Tuesday. Got a couple of questions, and one is because it's Tech Tuesday that we seem to answer every week. What you got?
Sure. This one comes from Bob. Says, hi, Rick and Chuck. I just did my oil change on my 23 with a Z51 package. I have a question for Father Chuck on the Tuesday sermon. The oil filter is listed as an AC Delco PF64. Part number from the 2020 owner's manual is 1269-6048. From the 23 owner's manual is a 1270-6569. From the dealership first oil change is 2520-6377. From the latest replacement, 2520-6966.
You guys still with us?
Yeah. They all look different. I don't understand which one I'm supposed to use. Okay, the 2520-6966 is the one I'm currently using because, yes, I mean, he sent us a picture. They look like 2 different filter boxes, if you can see that. GM's constantly updating these filters. All I can tell you is from a warranty standpoint, you want to use an AC Delco filter, and if you use the older PF64, that's fine. If you use the newer PF64, that's fine, as long as you're using a PF64 AC Delco.
So it's made a little revision for it.
Made a little revision,
because it looks like the newer one is, like you said, it's kind of concave.
Yeah, it's concave down in, but
okay.
yeah.
But either one's fine.
Either one's fine. They're constantly updating and changing things, so yeah.
Welcome to C8.
Yeah, exactly.
Ever changing. All right, one more for you guys tonight.
All right, it says this one comes from Rob. It says, hey Rick, love your show and content. I know on Tech Tuesday you've talked about the first service on a 24 C8 Z06 being 3 years or 7,500 miles. Last Tech Tuesday I heard you say to do an oil change every year regardless of the miles. I have a 24 C8 freaking Z06 with 700 miles on it. I've had it almost a year. Do you recommend the oil change at this time, or do I just wait for the first service 3 years or 7,500 miles? No, we've covered this. GM wants the oil changed every 12 months or every year, regardless of the mileage.
Right.
So yeah, you want. But if you take it in or do your own, if you take it in to do the oil change, make sure you're paying for the oil change and they're not claiming your first service.
Right.
But yeah, you want to do it every 12 months.
And I can't tell you the events that I go to, this is the topic of conversation of when to service this car. People are just terrified by it. And it is different from other Corvettes that you guys have had.
Absolutely.
And you are going to be required to do maybe just a little bit more, but this car is a lot more. So just do it and take care of the car and enjoy it, all right? Don't be afraid to drive it because of this. Just drive it and do your due diligence.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Right. Thanks for taking the time tonight. I do appreciate that. All right, you guys, we're done talking cars and trying to fix cars and how to prevent your cars from being stolen. Let's show off some cars.
Your beautiful rides.
Thank you, sir. Hey guys, before we show off your beautiful rides, let me show off this ride. Just give a quick shout out to Charlie in Mona in Arizona. Congratulations. That's your freaking Z06. I really do appreciate the business. Hey, I've got one more Z06 that's on the bubble. It's a Seawolf Gray convertible red interior. Hit me up with the information on the screen if you're interested. If not, let's talk about an order. But thank you for the business opportunities. Thanks again for watching the channel.
I was too young, and I didn't understand that you were the one, and I can't wait to see you hindsight is fleeting, oh, and your heart's bleeding, and all you can see is red, till you discover it is within each other to forgive and make amends. If I had known then, or what I know now, I wouldn't have said what I said. I took the long road, thought I'd be better on my own. Sometimes what's right is wrong instead, 'cause I was too young, and I didn't understand that you were the one, and I can't wait to see you again. Oh, I can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait, 'cause I was too young, and I didn't understand that you